Okay, so this is going to be my review of NorthfinUSA food. I've had this food for about 3-4 weeks now. So I finally just do a review now. So these are just samples, but the only reason I didn't get the big bags is because I have this big old thing of it and it's barely gotten used because the fish don't even eat a lot. So I mean, you can see it's still fully all the way to the top. So that's why. So I just got samples just to try them out, which I know they're good food. But so I got community, which not a lot of people on YouTube even show. Actually, I don't think there's no videos on YouTube of the community fish food on Northfin or any of these. It's mostly just a cichlid formula. It's just what everybody buys. But and then I got betas, which is for my beta when he eventually gets his own tank. I don't know. He might just honestly stay in here, but when he gets big enough to eat the 1mm food, he'll start eating that because this actually has different food, and he actually eats the 0.5mm community fish food right now because the 1mm won't fit in his mouth. So when he gets bigger, I'll feed him this because this actually has different ingredients in it for betas. So I'll start feeding him that. And actually, there'll be another video after this. It might be uploaded, both of these together, but about the beta in a community tank. But you'll see. And last, I got kelp offers. That's for the plecto, and these will last because I only feed him these like once a week, and he eats the other fish food too. So it's not like he doesn't get fed at all. But I actually cut these in 4. See, so I kind of go cut it in half and then cut it vertical, and then it gets these 4 pieces. So the sample actually lasts like probably 3 or 4 months. So I do have the other stuff that's actually pretty premium. It's already really good fish food, but I decided to get that just for whatever. But so I'll probably show. I actually have 2 bags of community. If you actually go type in NorthfinUSA food, the first website is a cichlid website, and they sell these samples because Jay Wilson doesn't sell the samples. I think he has them at his conventions, but this cost me like 50 cents a bag. And look all this. I mean, it's not a lot because it's a little baggy of it, but for my fish, I only crunch up like these ones. I only crunch up like 4 pellets, and they can all eat perfectly good. These ones, if they're smaller, I probably break about probably 7 or 8 pellets. So this will still last a long time. Plus, I have this bag too, so these will actually last me a long time. But I'll put some in here, and we'll be right back with the feeding. I'll probably only show this food. I'll probably show the beta eating in another video, but because I kind of already fed them yesterday. But basically, the only thing I'm going to feed is these. I'm not going to fill a lot. I'm just going to show you guys. But be right back with the feeding. Okay, so I got it all crunched up in here. It's not a lot, but yeah, there it goes. You see a little bit there. But my fish will eat anything, so really, I mean, they're gonna eat it no matter what. But just did a water change today, so the tank's pretty clean. That's why I didn't really want to feed a lot. But I guess clean off this cap. But yeah, here comes a plecto because he thinks he's getting fed too. But I guess the thing about Northfin is, like, I have probably 2 of the best fish foods you can honestly get. I mean, there's probably better out there, but when it comes to just normal fish food you can get out there, these 2 are probably some of the best. And when it comes to like their colors, they're about the same. But the thing about Northfin is like, for some reason the fins, like they just make the fish look better. It's not just the color, it's like the shape of the fish. Like the fins look better. They look, like see this one, it has like white fins. He's actually growing longer fins. Like he's never actually had. And a lot of these are actually getting bigger fins. Some of these neons are actually getting a little bigger. because they're still babies, and I'm actually gonna probably pick up another 6 neon tetras because I really want this tank to be have a lot of neon tetras in it, because they're honestly they've been like my favorite community fish besides rummy noses, but they can never stay alive for some reason. It don't matter like how long I quarantine them, they just don't stay alive. I don't know. When they're cheaper again, I'll get them. Right now they're like, where I'm at, they're like $5 a piece, which is a complete ripoff. But the Plecto, you probably haven't seen him in a while, especially in that good video. I think he's about 3.5 inches. He might be just 3, but he's definitely big. When I got him, he was only like an inch. He was like really small. I don't think I have a video of him when I had him. Well, filter, I put the Biomax back in here, just so I took out a sponge, so now the Biomax is fully submerged in this filter. Then this filter, it's still the same. It's sponge, Kimmy Pure sponge, and another bag of Kimmy Pure, and then there's Biomax, another bag Kimmy Pure, and then a sponge, and then there's 4 more sponges under this. So obviously lots of filtration goes. Everything's still doing good. If you're wondering about the rescape, that will come in the future. It definitely is coming, because I've been looking around and I've actually found a store that actually sells rocks by me, that well, for aquariums. So I don't know when I'm gonna check out that, but it's definitely not gonna be cheap, whatever I'm getting, so it'll still be a while, but I'm definitely gonna look at it and see what everybody has. But it'll definitely come one day, and I'll probably get a new lighting that actually goes on top of the tank instead of the hidden lights, because I actually don't mind seeing lights going across this, but I'd really want a glass hood if I did that though. Well, I guess I'm talking too much. I don't want this video being so long. It's mostly about Northfin, but if you guys want Northfin, go buy it. Really good fish food, especially I like how they have really small pellets, because most food doesn't get that small. They still can't fit in the neon tetra's mouth, which I'm surprised. These things have miniature mouths, but it's still fine though. It just makes the food last longer. But yeah, the next video will be beta communities. Basically I'm going to talk about how can you have the title's going to be probably, can you have a beta in a community tank, which is, you'll see what the answer is. Seeing this video, you'll probably know what the answer is, but I'll talk about some stuff more in detail. But yeah, neon tetra when I was cleaning, it got stuck in there because usually the plants cover up the intake, so the fish kind of figured it out that they're gonna die if they go by it, so they mostly stay out in the middle. But when I was cleaning, the plants were laying, the neon tetra got sucked up, so I think there's still 1, 2, 3. There should be 6 in here. But I want to start stocking up on neon tetras and get like a really big school of them in here, because they're so small. It's not like they're gonna dirty up the tank like some of these fish. Still have 2 black neon tetras. I keep calling them penguins. I almost did it again. Then 3 gold light tetras still. Obviously one died of age, and then one. What did the other one do? Oh no, one died when the tank was leaking, which it wasn't, but it died, and the other one died of age. So obviously you guys already know that, but everything else doing good. I'll get better shots of the beta in the other video, but where's it at? Where'd it go? Can it not get caught in? There you guys. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's really hard to focus on this beta. Let's see if I can turn around. Oh, you guys see him, but his colors are getting really bright. He's looking really cool. Yeah, that's it. Comment, like, subscribe. We're at like 62 subscribers, so last video I made, we were only like at 50 something. So we gained a lot lately. We're at 12,000 views. I think we just hit that. I haven't been checking, but last time when I checked, we had over 12,000. So comment, like, subscribe. If you want to see anything, put that in the comments. And that's it.